Hello and welcome back to the That Was Easy channel. Today I'll be showing you guys a super cool card trick that was actually used to fool the one, the only Shin Lim. And I actually personally learned this trick on the Oscar Owen channel, so make sure you go and check them out. But I'll do my own tutorial of this trick because it was too good not to share. But now I'll do a quick performance of what the trick looks like. So first, before we start the trick, I'll go ahead and just cut the deck a couple times. I could even have a spectator do this. It really doesn't matter who cuts the deck or how many times the deck is cut. Next, I'll go ahead and have my spectator choose a card. But since I'm the only one here, I'll choose it, but I'll just turn away and not look, and you'll have to trust that I'm doing this. But I'll go ahead and show you guys the card. Let's say we choose this one. I'll go ahead and place that right there. And I'm looking away now and just trust that I'm doing it. So that is the card. Okay, so you guys know what card it is, but now I'll go ahead and show you that the deck is in fact completely shuffled. You can see every card here, and it is completely shuffled. Next, I'll go ahead, flip the deck back over, and have my spectator place their card anywhere they want in the middle of the deck. Let's say they put it right there. Next, I'll go ahead and shuffle the deck. I could even have my spectator do this. It really does not matter. I'm going to do an overhead shuffle, and I'm going to do anything with this. As you can see, their card is probably not the bottom one. I don't know. It might actually be, but we'll go ahead, cut it one more time. Now I'll go ahead and try to find my spectator's card. Normally, I would use my spectator's hand to do this, but I'll try to take all of your magic power and put it in my own hand. Now, using this magic pointer finger, I'll try and reveal where and which card my spectator has chosen. So let's just reveal all the cards, and I'll just go through. Let's see where the finger points. So I guess we'll remove these cards, put them off to the side. Next, we'll go, here I guess. Looks like we don't want these ones. Next, let's see. Oh, having a little trouble here. Oh, Queen of Diamonds. Guess we're eliminating that one. And let's see. Can we narrow down on a card? I guess not. Still eliminating a few. Five of Hearts. We're left with just a few cards. Let's see. Oh, still eliminating down to the final three. Now, let's see. Well, I think we've chosen. Was this your card? Well, at least I hope so, but you guys at home know if the trick worked or not. Now, I'll show you guys a tutorial of how I did this. But wait, before we get on to the actual tutorial, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment some other stuff you'd like to see me teach in the comment section down below. But now, I won't hold you guys any longer. Let's get on to the tutorial. So this trick actually does require a setup, and it involves taking half the deck, placing them in any order, and then putting the same cards in that same order for the second half of the deck. And what I mean by this is you want to take, let's say, the Four of Hearts and find the corresponding card which matches that color. So in this case, it would be the Four of Diamonds, and place those into opposite piles. Next, you want to do that with every other card. So you're left with two decks, I guess we could say, that are in the same order. Next, you want to take these two piles, place them right on top of each other. And this completes the setup. And I just want to mention that although now it may look obvious when I show you the deck that the cards are just in this order, when you're actually showing a spectator, they probably won't notice this because the cards are so far apart. Next, the actual trick. So first, you can start off by cutting the deck as many times as you want. Because like I say in the performance, this part really does not matter. So you can go ahead and cut, have your spectator do this as well, and it really doesn't matter. So now that we're here, we can have our spectator choose any card they want. And we can go through the deck, and this really doesn't matter because they have a free choice. Let's say they choose this card right here. Now comes an actual sleight of hand move. So for now, I'll keep this card up here. But what you want to do is take the bottom half of the deck from where the card came from and place that on top of the other half. So since they took their card from right here in this position, you're going to take all the cards beneath that and place it on top of the deck. And just try to do this casually so your spectator doesn't really notice anything. Next, you would have your spectator look at the card, and normally I wouldn't look at this, but for the sake of the tutorial, we'll go ahead and see that it is the 10 of diamonds. Next comes the biggest part of the trick. So when I was showing my spectator that all of the cards were in fact different, I was actually trying to find which card was theirs. And the way I did this was by looking at the top card of the deck, which is the King of Diamonds. Next, I looked for the corresponding card, which is right here, the King of Hearts. And I'm sure some of you perceptive viewers noticed that the card above that is the 10 of Hearts, which is the corresponding card for the 10 of Diamonds. And that's how you find out which card is your spectator's. You just look for the corresponding card for the top one, and then go one back, and that will be their card. And try not to make too big of a deal of this. Don't just go through, stop, go back. Just try and casually go through and just note down the card and just keep moving. And this card will always be theirs regardless of which card they pick and how many times they cut the deck in the beginning because of the way that you set up the deck. So as long as you follow the steps that I said before, you'll always get this result. But now back to the actual trick. So once you're in this position, you can shuffle the deck as many times as you want, and then you can have your spectator place their card in the middle of the deck. Now that you're here, you can go ahead, shuffle it some more, do whatever you want. It really does not matter. And your spectator could even shuffle it because at this point you already know what their card is. Next, you can go to the big reveal. If you want to be quick about it, you could probably just quickly scan through the deck and then try to pick out where their card is. But I don't really like doing that. I like doing this whole finger thing just because it feels like you're reading their mind or doing something like that. So this time I have to use my own hand, but normally you take your spectator's hand, the person who chose the card, and just kind of point it towards the cards and just slowly eliminate cards. This gives the effect that you're actually reading their mind, and that's how you chose the card, not you looked at it before. And this just gives a really cool effect that I like. So you can slowly eliminate cards until you're left with just your spectator's card. So if you like this trick, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment some other stuff you'd like to see me perform in the comment section down below. But for now, I'll see you guys again later. Bye.